Customer told me that I would be responsible if he had to unalive somebody because I don't allow shopping carts in my store. Yeah, you heard that right. If it's your first time watching my videos, I own a liquor store and it's located in the plaza of a shopping center, grocery store with a shopping center attached to it. Well, when I first opened, I used to allow people to bring the shopping carts from that grocery store into my shop, even though my door is like kind of like the size of this. It's not one of those big grocery store like sliding door entrances. Just so I could provide convenience to the customers. Because some people would come to my store after they finished grocery shopping and would have their groceries in their carts with them. But since I'm renting one of the side units, I do not have the same door size or floor space as the grocery store. My aisles are much narrower. And there were too many times where one of those shopping carts knocked some of my bottles off of the shelves and the people responsible did not want to pay for them because they claimed that was not their fault. Also, the beer and wine that I sell, some of them were also sold in the grocery store next door, and people would tend to put them from my store into their carts and then try to claim that they bought it next door, and that would have to make me like look at the camera, ask them for the receipt and all that stuff. It was basically putting me in a situation that could have been avoided. So for those reasons, we put a sign on our door, and we also do not allow carts from the neighboring grocery store. I have my own smaller carts for customers to use while they're in my store that are better suited for my narrower aisles. And most people understood. Some people were upset, but still understood. And some people wanted to make their problems my problem because they didn't like having to go back to their car or to plan to come into my shop first or to leave their carts outside. And I understand their frustration, but I have to protect the inside of my business. And none of the other businesses in the plaza have to worry about the grocery store carts coming into their shops, knocking things over. So why only me? Well, this one gentleman comes with his cart to my door. He sees the sign. He like groans. I can hear him through the door, moves his cart off to the side, and then comes in. Well, I do appreciate the fact that he complied with my policy, even though it was not convenient for him. Well, I explained to him what I just explained now earlier in this video. He doesn't seem to care about that, and why would he? It's not his business, not his problem. Just like his groceries are not my problem. And I don't know if he was just frustrated or needed to take it out on somebody, but he's just like, yeah, well, if somebody tries to take off with my cart and I have to use my concealed carry, it's on you. I'm like, no, it's not, dude. Well, yeah, you forced me to leave my cart out there. I'm like, I didn't force you to go to the grocery store first. I didn't force you to not go to your car and put the groceries inside and then come in. He's like, well, I'm not going all the way back to my car, implying that that would be too much work for him.